How's it going, guys? My name is Vivarium, and today we're going over everything you should know before playing Hogwarts Legacy on release. The game, created by Avalanche Software, the same studio that brought us Disney Infinity, arrives on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on February 10th, 2023. If you purchase a Digital Deluxe Edition, you get 72 hours early access to the game, allowing you to get a head start on your journey February 7th, 2023. Along with early access, you'll also get the Dark Arts Pack, which comes with a Thestral Mount, the Dark Arts Cosmetics Set, the Dark Arts Battle Arena, and the Dark Arts Garrison Hat. If you pre-order any version of the game, you'll receive an Onyx Hippogriff mount. If you pre-order on PlayStation in particular, you'll receive a couple extra bonuses, these being the Liquid Luck recipe and the Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest. There are no plans for microtransactions for the game. With that being said, you can still purchase a Dark Arts Pack if you have the standard edition of the game. Unfortunately, if you're on last-gen platforms, the release has been pushed back to April 4th, 2023, for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, with the Nintendo Switch version launching July 25th of the same year. Hogwarts Legacy is a full-fledged action RPG, ripe with the rich lore of the Wizarding World, giving us the most accurate version of Hogwarts seen to date, including the world around it, filled with puzzles, dragons and ruins, beasts to tame, beasts to fight, secret locations, and even more secrets just waiting to be discovered. The game takes place in the late 1800s, about 100 years before the events of The Boy Who Lived. We see ourselves attending Hogwarts extremely late, enrolling as a fifth-year student, as a result of mysterious events prior to receiving our acceptance letter. Before starting our adventure, we of course need to create our witch or wizard. Here we see an impressive character customizer, where we can bring our personality to life, either choosing from a selection of presets or creating your witch or wizard from scratch. We can customize almost everything here, from every facial detail, including scars, glasses, hairstyles, and eye color, all the way to choosing how your character sounds when they speak. We then choose our game difficulty and name our witch or wizard, and we're ready to discover the Wizarding World. Every student that attends Hogwarts gets sorted into one of four houses: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw. This is done through a sorting ceremony that takes place in the castle's Great Hall. Of course, we'll be able to see and partake in the sorting ceremony in-game, but you can also get a head start by going to the official Hogwarts Legacy website, where you can link your accounts to a Wizarding World account to get sorted, discover your Patronus, and get a wand by taking a sorting quiz over on the Wizarding World website. The results from this quiz can be translated in-game. The perk of going through this process is receiving some in-game goodies, these being an exclusive House Fanatic school robe and a beaked skull mask. Upon arrival, we receive a Hogwarts field guide, given to us by the Transfiguration Professor and Deputy Headmistress, Matilda Weasley. This field guide will help us get up to speed as we're enrolling as a fifth year. By finding its pages scattered around the world, we'll learn more skills and increase our talents. The guide acts as a hub for all of our in-game info as well. Here we can do anything from accessing our inventory and world map, all the way to looking at our collectibles, our mail, or working on our talents, which acts as a skill tree. Like every other witch or wizard, we'll be attending classes at Hogwarts. Potions class with Aesop Sharp, Herbology with Mirabelle Garlick, Charms with Abraham Ronan, Defense Against the Dark Arts with Dinah Hecat, Magical Theory with Eleazar Fig, Astronomy with Satyavati Shah, Transfiguration with Matilda Weasley, History of Magic with Cuthbert Binns, Flying with Chio Kagawa, and finally, Divination with Madiwa Onai. In these classes, we will learn all the foundations needed to survive in the Wizarding World. As these foundations are necessary, they don't give us the experience needed to go beyond the walls of the school. Luckily, while attending classes, we manage to make some friends who will actually be able to be befriended and recruited as companions, along with having entire quest lines and stories of their own. While exploring the school's many halls, we end up hearing of an underground dueling club, the Crossed Swans, a group of students that meet up in the school's clock tower to spar against each other to hone their skills. Here we will learn the combat mechanics for the game, going over basic attacks and combos, using potions mid-fight, and casting a shield spell called Protego. There are different forms of Protego, each being a different color and vulnerable to a certain spell based on its spell bracket, these being control spells, damage spells, and force spells. So if a shield is yellow, you want to use a control spell, which is also indicated by the color yellow. While talking to witches and wizards around the open world, we'll have plenty of different dialogue options to choose from. Choose carefully, as these choices all have consequences that can affect your entire storyline or even start a whole new character arc. One of these arcs being the Dark Arts. The Dark Arts is a fully explorable option in this game. We can use all unforgivable curses, dark potions, and even tame dark beasts. In fact, there's a whole quest line dedicated to the extremely illegal and frowned upon magic. One of the main places we will frequent in Hogwarts Legacy is the Room of Requirement, a room that acts as our headquarters that we can fully customize to accommodate our skill sets and our taste and style. Here we can brew potions, grow and harvest plants, upgrade our gear, and access our very own Vivarium, a habitat for magical beasts that we rescue from the wild and from poachers among the open world. This habitat is also fully customizable customizable, like the Room of Requirement, so prepare to spend quite some time in both these locations. Along with the 35 hours of main quest lines, the game boasts a healthy amount of side quests and activities, resulting in 70 hours of gameplay to truly complete the game. I, for one, will be playing all 70 of those hours about 4 times. Are you going to 100% the game? And what path is your witch or wizard going to take? If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like. If you enjoyed the content you see here today, consider subscribing. My name is Vivarium, and I will see you in the next video.